Hello everybody and welcome to another hour here on Verbling. In this hour you have teacher Wesley and we're going to do a reading class here in this hour. It's going to be more than just reading though, so don't worry. What we'll do is we'll take a look at some short stories together. We'll read them, but I will help you with your pronunciation. I'll help you with your comprehension, and we'll take a look at some new vocabulary, some new idioms and phrasal verbs, and we'll try and put them into use there for you guys. So I call it a reading class, but really it's much more than that. It's going to be very conversational, and it will allow you guys the opportunity to express yourselves clearly and be able to practice your English with me, a native English speaker, and also with your fellow students, okay? So for those of you who have reserved for this class, I know there's a few of you out there, come on in and take your seat now. We'd love to have you come on in and get things started. And for those of you who haven't yet reserved, there are a couple of seats available in this hour, so please feel free to come on in. We'd love to have you participate, and the more students we have, the better we can get you guys talking and conversing with one another and make it be a fun and interactive class, okay? So, Amparo, it's been so long. How are you? Amparo.
How are you? Finally.
Finally, it's right. It's
how
good
are
to
you?
hear from you. I'm well, and how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good, good. Well, you've been very loyal. You've been on the Facebook and putting in your idioms for the day.
Yes, I try to learn. We were missing you here.
You you were missing me. Oh, well, that's very nice. Thank you very much.
Yes, teacher. Of course.
Yeah, it's been good. I actually moved from one side of the country all the way to the other side of the country. So
Really?
yeah. You can, I just want to send a shout out to Chad. Hey Chad, thanks man. Nice to hear from you as well. And we'll talk to you again soon, all right? That's teacher Chad there writing in the box.
Yeah.
So, yeah, anyways, I moved right across the country. And of course, when you do that, there's lots of packing and unpacking, and then you have to wait for your internet to be connected, and then you have to get your office set up, and you have to do all those things. Plus, I will admit I took a little vacation in there as well. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's all good. But, Mario, how you doing?
Hi, Wes. How are you doing, guys?
I'm doing good, man. Nice to hear from you.
Long time no see. Where have you been, man?
Oh, you know, I've been here, there, and everywhere. Yeah, no, it's nice to be back and see all you guys' smiling faces once again.
Yes, it's great. It's good. Good to see you.
Thank you very much. What's new with you? Anything new?
Anything new? Still on Verbling, you know, and trying to improve and improve again.
Good. And how is it going? Are you improving?
Yeah, I think so. Yes, it's great.
Excellent.
It's great. So you are all guys doing an excellent job.
Okay, fantastic. That's good. We're happy that what we're doing here is having an effect on your
Yes, an
English.
effect, definitely.
Yeah. That's the idea, right? Excellent. And Javier, how you doing?
Hi teacher, I am good.
Good. Where are you
How
from?
about you? I am from Ecuador.
From Ecuador. Okay. I don't think you've been in a
Yep.
class of mine before. Have you been in one of my classes?
Oh, I am new in your class.
Yeah. Great. Happy that you
Yeah.
joined us. Great stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. How long have you been on Verbling?
In Berlin, I was studying in Berlin, I think 2 years ago, but I stopped
Oh.
studying in Berlin, and right now I am studying again. I think for 3 months, 4
Okay.
months.
Okay. Good.
It's
Good.
an interesting page.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, welcome to the three of you. So far, it's just 4 of us. I know there should be others coming because we have more reservations. But anyways, we're happy that it's the 4 of us for now, and this will give us an opportunity to talk with one another a little bit more. So here's what we're going to do today, guys. We're going to take a look at some short stories. You guys are going to read them, and then we'll look at them and talk about them together, okay? So I will correct your pronunciation if you have any pronunciation issues. And there's the link there in the chat box. Okay, so go ahead and pull that up. I will share my screen with the class. Okay, and because Amparo was in the class first, we'll get her to read first today, okay? So, are you ready, Amparo? You're going to set the bar high for everybody today, right?
Okay.
All right, let's get you to read the first, all the lines, all the way down to where it says, "Take my job away."
Okay.
Okay.
Someone is knocking on Amanda's door. Amanda is home, but she does not answer. It is the man who owns the house where she lives. His name is Mr. Campbell. Amanda calls him the rent man. He has come by to get the rent money Amanda owes. Amanda does not have the money to pay him. Amanda lost her job at the auto factory 3.5 weeks ago. I worked there for 15 years, Amanda thinks to herself. She is bitter, but it took them just one day to take my job away.
Very good, very good. Nice pronunciation. Excellent. Okay, we'll talk about what you read in just a moment. But for now, let's get Mario to read. Yeah, why don't you read the rest of it, Mario?
Okay. Okay, from Amanda. Okay. Amanda has no idea when she will find another job. Lots of other people from her factory lost their jobs 3 weeks ago, too. She looks for work every day. She looks for work at a restaurant. You have never worked at a restaurant, the owner tells her. This job is not for you. She's looked for work at the bookstore. We don't have any jobs right now, the clerk tells Amanda. She looks for work at the grocery store. I will call you to let you know, the manager says. Amanda is worried. She's running out of money quickly. There is another loud knock at the door. Amanda sits quietly in her kitchen. She hopes the rentman will go away soon.
Okay, good. Very good. Excellent job, both of you. Javier, we'll get you to read first on the next article, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, good. Thanks for your patience there. All right, good stuff. So now this article I chose for an intermediate level, but you know what? I know both Mario and Amparo. Javier, it's the first time in my class, so I'm not sure your level. But the next one we'll do, I'll bump it up a level because I know this is probably a little bit easier for you guys. But I had to choose it beforehand, and of course you never know who's going to be in your class. So, but anyways, let's just discuss this article here very briefly. Who could give us a summary of what we've just read in 2, maybe 3 sentences, no more than that, but who can summarize it all up?
Amanda is avoiding the rent man because she doesn't have money to pay. She was fired for her job, and that is why she doesn't respond when he's knocking the door.
Okay, good, excellent. So the name or the title of the story is The Rent Man. Now, can you guys think of another appropriate title for this story? What would be another title you could think of?
The
owner.
What's that, Mario?
The owner.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't understand. One more time?
Owner.
The owner. The owner?
Yeah.
Okay, so you could just call the story The Owner?
The landlord.
The landlord. That's our guys. If you knew what that meant. So the rent man is also the landlord, right? Okay, good. Can you think of another name, an appropriate name for the story itself? Maybe different than the rent man or the landlord? Or what else do we see
Amanda's
about?
situation.
Amanda's situation, okay. Yeah. I was thinking maybe like the day Amanda lost her job or something like that, right? Now, it says that she works in an auto factory. Do you guys all know what that is, an auto factory? I'll just pull it up here again. I'll pull it up. It says that she worked at an auto factory. Where was that now?
The place where they
right here.
Make the cars.
Good. Okay. An auto factory is where they make cars. Exactly. Factories in where you guys live?
What did you say?
Are there any auto factories in your cities? The cities that you guys live in?
Yes, there are. In my city, there are some factories, like Chevrolet, for example. Chevrolet, the highest enterprise who assemble cars.
Chevrolet? Is that what it is? Chevrolet?
Yes, Chevrolet.
Chevy.
Chevy.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Chevy. All right. Okay. City. Cool. Okay. Yeah. So then you well know what an auto factory is. Okay. Now the next thing here, it talked about how Amanda is bitter. What does that mean? What does it mean to be bitter? What do you...
Disappointed, maybe.
Okay, to be disappointed. All right.
Angry.
A little bit angry. Okay. These are some different words that you could use. Can you think of any other words, Javier or Mario?
I think desperate.
Desperate. Okay.
Yes.
Another word is resentful. Have you guys ever heard of that word, resentful?
No.
No.
Spelling?
If you're resentful, it means it's difficult, something that is difficult to accept. So you are resenting. You resent someone or something. For example, let's say that your friend does something that makes you very angry, and you cannot easily forgive them. And so every time you see them, you don't want to look at them. That means that you are resentful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But you guys are not like that, right?
No.
No, never. Okay. So that's to be bitter. So can you guys think of any time in your life when maybe you were bitter? I'm sure we've all been bitter about some things. Mario, have you ever been bitter?
Oh yeah, I think many times. I think.
Can you think of an example? Can you think of any example?
I don't really remember because it's not very recent.
Not off the top of your head?
I don't know. For example, something that happened to you that you don't really like. You do not very appreciate a kind of situation, so you can be in that situation to be bitter.
Okay. Now, would it be if you just don't like the situation you're in? Would that mean that you're bitter?
No.
Or would that just mean you're unhappy?
No, you're unhappy, so you have a kind of I don't know what to say because it's like yes, no, you're not very satisfied about some things, but you some kind resign to accept it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Javier, can you think of a time when you were bitter?
Bitter. I think yes, because recently I don't have work. I don't have any job. I graduated 6 months ago. I was working for months, but nowadays I don't have any jobs. I think that I am better.
Okay. So you're like Amanda. You and Amanda are in the same boat.
Yeah, but I don't have to pay the rent.
So you're in a little better situation than Amanda. Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. So maybe like let's say for example you were married and you got a divorce, and every time you saw your ex-wife or your ex-husband, you thought you got a little bit angry inside. That would be like bitter. Okay. You're holding or you're carrying resentment. Okay. Anyways, let's continue. So I wanted to ask you guys now. That was the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about in that story. But are there any questions or any other words or phrasal verbs or anything that you see there that you would like to ask me about before we move on to something different? Now's your chance if you'd like to ask. No? Okay. So, no, it's pretty straightforward. I think this one was a little bit basic for you guys, so we'll up it up. We'll up the level just up, maybe just by one levels there. So, anyways, my next question, while I am getting the next unit for you guys, is: have you ever been in that situation where the rent day is coming, you have to pay the rent, and you're short on money? Have you guys ever been in that situation? Same situation Amanda was in?
Yeah,
Fortunately not.
Fortunately not. Not. That's good. Mario, you been there?
Yeah, when I was young, you know.
Yeah.
Younger, when I was younger, you know, I
Yeah.
was kind of crazy.
You spent your money on partying.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no. At the beginning, it was very hard to face to live in Paris because you don't have enough money. At the beginning, I was young and I was already married and have children at the time, and so it was quite difficult at the beginning. So sometimes perhaps we had some cold sweat when the date of the rent was coming.
Yeah, the cold sweats.
Yeah.
You don't know where. Yeah, you don't know where the money's going to come from. Okay, now Javier, he's never been in that situation because he doesn't pay rent. All right, we're all jealous of you, Javier. We all have to pay rent. Okay. All right, guys. The link for the next article is in the chat box. Okay. So if you guys want to pull that up, I'll share my screen. This one should be a little more challenging for you guys. Okay. So let's get Javier. Can you please read the first paragraph for us?
Yes. Okay. Guillermo's surprise. Liz was just about finished wrapping up the final details for the surprise party she was planning for her husband. She had been meticulously preparing for this event, designing every aspect of the party, from the invitation to the food, and she was very excited about it.
Okay, good. Yeah, let's just stop there for a moment because I want to help everybody with this word, the word in bold. Mario, how do you say the word in bold there? The word that's emboldened, how do you say that?
Meticulously.
Good. Amparo, can you say it?
Meticulously.
One more time?
Meticulously.
Okay, you're almost there. Let me help you guys with it, all right?
Sure.
Mario, you said it perfect. I'll try to help Javier and Amparo. Okay, meticulously. Javier, you try.
Meticulously.
Okay, you're getting better. Amparo, you try.
Meticulously.
Very good. Meticulously. Excellent. Javier, meticulously.
Meticulously.
Good, you're getting better. I think the problem at the very end is you're not saying slee. Meticulously. Meticulously. Try that one more time.
Meticulously.
Perfect, perfect. You're getting better. You're getting better. Okay, good. So what does it mean? What does it mean?
Carefully. Carefully.
Yeah, carefully. Good, good. Or attention to detail, right? Attention to every little detail. Okay, to be meticulous. Excellent. Let's continue. I just wanted to stop on that one word there. Okay, let's have Mario, the next two paragraphs.
Okay. Family members whom Guillermo hadn't seen in years were flying in from Peru in a few days.
Peru.
Peru. In a few days, Liz had tracked down several college friends, and they were coming from various places across the country. The caterer, and band were set.
Okay, that's caterer.
Okay, caterer.
Yeah, good.
The best part of Liz, she knew Guillermo didn't have a clue about the party. She could not wait to see the look of his face when he walked into a big surprise in his own home.
Okay, good, good. I think there it would be like he walked into a big surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you notice it's in quotation marks and then an exclamation mark. So of course, when if you're planning a party and nobody knows, and as soon as they come in the door, what do you say?
Surprise.
Exactly. But you don't just go. You don't just go. Surprise. Right? So okay. Amparo, what do you do? Amparo, what do you do?
Surprise.
Surprise. So happy you could come. Yeah.
With that
Okay.
emotion.
Yeah, exactly. Javier, what do you say?
Yeah, surprise.
So, yeah. Okay, I think it's more like surprise. But that's okay. So, anyways, let's continue, shall we? Amparo, your turn. And we're going to get you to read the first paragraph there. Let's see. We'll get you to do all the way to where it says, not a problem. Okay?
Mhm. The party was to be on Saturday, as Liz was daydreaming about picking relatives up at the airport the next day and taking them to their hotel. Guillermo walked into the kitchen and said, quite certainly, "Sweetheart, I don't want anything special done for my birthday." "What do you mean?" Liz responded nonchalantly, though her heart began to pound. I mean that I don't want a surprise party." "Okay," Liz said with a shrug. "Not a problem."
Very good, very good. Okay, you said that word perfectly. Say it again for the class. The one that was emboldened. Amparo.
That one, shrug.
The word that's highlighted in bold.
I am nonchalantly.
Nonchalantly. Okay, Javier. Nonchalantly.
Nonchalantly.
Good. Mario.
Nonchalantly.
Excellent. What does it mean, guys?
Kind of it's like behavior, for example.
Yes, it's about our behavior, yes. What kind of behavior does it indicate? Javier, what do you think?
Nonchalantly. I don't know. Mysterious, I don't know.
Okay, well, we're going to learn. So if you do something nonchalantly, how do you do it? Amparo.
Without expressing so much, just in a plain way.
Okay, in a plain way, good. What would be a synonym for the word nonchalant. What's a synonym?
Indifferent.
This is for anybody. Indifferent?
Tired.
Tired. Okay.
A kind of tired.
Relaxed.
Relaxed. Okay, that's we're kind of heading in the right direction now. I was thinking of casual or casually. Here's the thing: if you say indifferent, indifferent kind of gives the idea that you don't really want to do it. If you're indifferent, you're not so happy about it. But chalant, nonchalant doesn't really give that idea. It just means to do something very casually, very relaxed, like Javier mentioned. Okay. So there we go. Okay, perfect. Let's continue with the reading. So Javier, it's your turn again. Okay. We'll get you to read the next 2 paragraphs. Okay.
Okay. Liz's mind raced. There was nothing she could about Guillermo's request now.
Just one moment. Just one moment. When you see Liz with an apostrophe S, how do you pronounce that?
Liz's.
Excellent. Okay, one more time. Do it again.
I forgot. Liz's mind raced. There was nothing she could do about Guillermo's request now. And frankly, she didn't want to Liz. Liz had been planning this for more than a year. The party could go off as she intended. She did not want all of her effort to be for naught. When Guillermo came home Saturday evening for playing soccer with friends, he was shocked. There filled his eyes. This response was something Liz had not predicted. Among the crowd, he saw friends whom he had not seen in nearly 20 years and family members who had not come from Peru just for this evening.
Okay, good. A couple of things here. This word here in the chat box, how do you say it? I just wrote it in the chat box.
Where is that?
In the chat box. Do you see the chat box or no?
No.
Okay.
Tears.
Tears. Yeah, good. Tears. Say that again. Tears. Perfect. That sounds good. Okay. Excellent. We got 2 paragraphs left. Let's have Mario read the next 2. Okay, go ahead, Mario.
Okay. But along with being deeply moved, he was also angry with his wife. He felt ambushed. He knew he could be emotional, and he did not like people to see him that way. That was why he did not like being surprised. Salsa music filled the home of Liz and Guillermo. Guests filled up on ceviche, lomo saltado, and empanadas. Liz whispered, "I love you" in Guillermo's ears. They shared a kiss, and the 2 danced the night away.
Okay, good. One moment, I'm just making a note of something.
Ceviche.
Okay, perfect. Just one, yeah. I think that's a French word, isn't it, Mario?
No, I don't recognize that word.
No? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. It's a South American dish. It's Spanish. How do you say it, our Spanish?
Ceviche.
Ceviche?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ceviche. All right. Well, what is it? Can you explain to us non-Spanish people what that is?
Well, it's a kind of food with fish or shrimp, seafood, with, we prepare it different from Peruvian people, but we have with lemon, ketchup, cilantro, coriander, tomato, pepper. Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect.
Mustard.
Perfect. Is that how you have it too, Javier?
Yes, this traditional dish of the coast,
On the
in
coast, yeah.
our cases in the coast of the country. It's like a soup. I think that it's like a soup, but has a lot of salt.
Okay.
Salt,
A lot
pepper.
of salt. It's salty. Salty.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Ceviche.
Perfect.
Perfect. Good stuff. Okay. So anyways, just one little thing, Mario. I know that this is kind of a simple word, but I just wanted to tune in on your pronunciation of these double E's. Can you say that to me again?
Deeply?
Yeah. See, not to be too picky, but it sounds to me like you're saying diply. And you want to say E. You want to get that E sound, so it's deeply.
Deeply.
Yeah, that's better. Okay, good.
Okay.
Perfect. Like I said, if you were a beginner or an intermediate student, I would just let that go. But at the advanced level, I'm going to try and be a little more focused in on those little things for you. Okay?
Okay, good.
Okay, perfect. So now there was a word here that was emboldened again in this section of reading, and it was this word ambushed. Ambushed. What does that mean?
So, I really seen that word.
When you feel enclosed.
Okay, if you feel enclosed. What do you think, Javier?
Angry is as in angry,
Pushed.
embarrassed,
Embarrassed?
embarrassed.
Okay, what do you think, Mario? Do you agree with the other two, or do you have a different opinion?
Yes, I agree.
You agree? Okay. Let me show you guys the definition from the dictionary.
Okay.
Okay? Who can read that for us?
Surprise attack by people lying in wait in a concealed position.
Concealed.
Conceal.
Position. Okay, now the word ambush is often used when we're talking about war and things like that. It's a surprise attack. So now the word ambushed is being used in this situation. How is it similar? What happened to the man that he could say he was ambushed?
Pushed without alternative.
Okay, so he came in the door and he was playing football, and was he literally attacked? Was he attacked with guns?
No.
No. So how was he ambushed?
Trapped.
He was in shock.
Yeah, okay. So the idea here is it's trying to say that he was like a whole bunch of people came at him all at once. And of course they didn't have guns or anything like that. They didn't want to hurt him, but it was like all these people in your face all at once, and he was surprised by it. So he used the word ambush, which is kind of it says he felt ambushed, which was kind of like he felt totally surprised and all these people are in his face. So it's a good word. It's a very good word to use, but it's used quite often to do with war and things like that. Okay. Let's say, for example, you get to work on Monday morning, and you've got like all these people come to you, and they've got all these problems that you have to fix. You might say, "Oh, I came to work on Monday and I was ambushed." Okay. Make sense, Mario?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. I know that you get ambushed a lot, right? Yeah. Javier, are you ever ambushed?
Ambush, yes.
Okay, good. Yeah. All right. So that's good. Anyways, okay. Now, there was a few other things I wanted to talk to you guys about in this story. There's a lot of good information in this story. First of all, before we do that, I want to get a summary from one of you. Let's have Mario this time. In 2 sentences, 3 at the most, give me a very basic summary of what we just read.
It was about a preparation of kind of party that Lisa trying to organize for I don't remember anymore. So it's about a party to make a big surprise for someone very.
Good. Good. Excellent. Yeah. Okay. It's about a surprise party that Liz was trying to have for her husband, right?
Yeah.
Good. Excellent. That's a great summary. Okay. Good. So now I want to talk to you guys about a few different things that were in the story that we read. One of them, I got to just find it here again. Let me pull up the story. There was the expression was used, tracked down. Tracked down. Let me see if I can find it here now.
Yes, in the paragraph, the family members, second line.
Oh, right there. Yeah, perfect. Liz tracked down several college friends. What does that mean, guys?
She is looking for her husband, college friend.
Good. Okay, Mario, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree. She making some research too.
Okay, good. What are so if you track somebody down, it means that you search out and find them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Javier, is that clear?
Yes, yes. I
Okay.
think that is invited, or not.
Yes, but before you invite them, you have to find them. Because they were old college friends, so they weren't people that you talked to every day.
Yeah.
So they had to find them first, and then when she found them, then she invited them. So what are some ways that you can track down people today?
Facebook.
Facebook, right. That's a very popular way to track people down.
Yeah.
Any other ways?
Door to door.
Door to door. I'm going to go to every single door in Paris until I find my old college friend.
Old-fashioned way.
Yeah. Can you think of any other ways? Door to door? That one's not so effective, I don't think, but you can try.
Telephone directory.
What's that?
Telephone directory.
Telephone directory, okay, good.
I think installing the cell phone and then searching for the contacts.
Just going through your contacts, okay.
Yeah.
I suppose you'd have to have their number in there first, bro, right?
Yeah.
So what are some other ways? Maybe Instagram? You guys ever heard of an app called Instagram? No? Okay. Instagram is an app where you can share pictures with people.
Mm-hmm.
And when you share pictures, then they can comment on it, and then of course if you're connected, if you have a friend and then a friend of a friend, you can be connected that way. So that's one way you can find old friends. All right, now before the internet, this all has to do with the internet though, doesn't it? Before the internet, how did you track somebody down? How could you if you didn't have the internet?
Send.
How?
You send many invitation. You send a mail, email. Can you do again?
You send something in the mail? Is that what you said?
Yeah. So you try to see some to approach some people who knows someone and the other. So.
Okay, yeah. Through. So what do we call that then? There's an expression for that. We say through word of mouth.
Yeah.
Through word of mouth. So if I talk to you and you talk to somebody and you talk to someone and then like that.
Yes.
Okay, through word of mouth. I'm going to write that for you. let's say that you found a really good deal on a car. You got a car, a new car for a really low price. And somebody said, how did you get that deal? You say, oh, I found out about the car through word of mouth. Okay, that means I told Mario, Mario told Javier, Javier told Amparo, and Amparo went and bought the car.
Yeah, it's like a great movie, for example.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. Very good. Okay, excellent. So that's one way, through word of mouth. Can you think of other ways that you would track somebody down in the olden days? How about the newspaper?
Yeah, also. Yeah.
Right?
Of course, of course.
Yeah, you could put an ad in the newspaper, right? Okay, cool. So those are some different ideas. If you think of others later, you can. If you think of others later, you can put them in the chat box. Okay. So let's move along here, though. Let's continue. Another one that I wanted to talk to you guys about is a caterer. Let me just put up. Let me just put up the story here again. It says the caterer and band were set. What is a caterer?
Caterer, I know this is the person who in charge to the organization about food, about
Food.
things like this. No?
Yes,
The
yes.
service food.
Yeah, the service caterer.
Okay, good. Exactly. Javier, are you clear on what a caterer is now?
Yes, I am clear.
Have you ever
Actually,
used a caterer? Sorry, go on.
No, I think no. I don't remember.
Never used one. When do you often see caterers being used?
Weddings.
Right, at weddings. That's the most common, probably, right?
Very
What are
expensive.
what? Yeah, that's right. Very expensive. What are some other occasions when you use a caterer?
Birthdays.
A birthday, okay, like in the story, right?
Yeah.
A birthday. Good. Anything
When
else?
you don't want to cook, that's the idea. The best solution.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say you come home from work on a Friday night. Do you get a caterer?
Yeah, for example, for my sister's birthday, she hired a cater service.
Right, but you wouldn't just get a caterer if you didn't feel like cooking one evening after work, right?
No, you
No.
can go to the restaurant.
Right, right. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes I don't know, maybe Mario, in your company, when your company has a party, do they get caterers?
Yes, it's happened.
Yeah, sometimes you see them in the big companies too, right? Okay, cool. So these are different ideas or different times that you might use or get yourself a caterer. Okay, another word that came up was here. It says, as Liz was daydreaming about picking up her relatives. What is daydreaming? What is daydreaming? Tough question, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when a dream becomes reality.
When your dream becomes a reality?
Yes, becomes reality.
Okay, okay, good idea. That's a good effort there.
Things that you have to do.
Things that you have to do when you're thinking about things you have to do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's another idea. Mario, do you have any ideas?
Daydreaming. Yes, imagine something.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that's very good. You guys are you're getting closer now. You're definitely getting closer. So the idea of daydreaming is obviously when you go to sleep at night, you dream. But daydreaming is just like when you just like stare off into space and you just start thinking about something. You're fantasizing about something, or you're just kind of like, you kind of leave what you're doing and you just start like imagining something else, just like what Mario said. That's daydreaming. Okay? So you're not actually sleeping. Do you guys daydream? Have you ever daydreamed, Mario?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you ever daydream during one of your verbling classes?
No, not during not during that moment.
But when you're maybe when you're at work, you daydream about
Sometimes in
verbling.
my office,
Yeah.
alone, so you're thinking about things, about something, and sometimes you can be lost in your mind.
Yeah.
So by thinking about.
Yeah, and you can maybe be like, especially if you're in like a really boring business meeting, you just like start thinking about something else, like what you're gonna do when you go home or something, right? Amparo, what about you? Have you ever daydreamed?
One day I am going to speak English very well. That's my daydream.
That's what you think about when you're at work?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your daydream. All right, good. Javier, are you a daydreamer?
Yes.
What do you daydream about?
My dream is, I don't know, get a scholarship. I want that.
Okay, good. Now, just to sort of make sure everybody understands well, daydreaming is not like what your it's not like what your dream is. It's not like what your
Yeah.
dream it's not your dream job, or it's not anything like that. Daydreaming is simply when you're like, if somebody's talking to you and you're thinking about something else, you're imagining you're doing something later on, you're just sort of, that's daydreaming. Okay? Let's say, for example, Mario and I are having a conversation and Mario stops listening to me and he starts thinking about something else. He's daydreaming. Okay? Any questions about that?
No.
Okay. So, let's talk now about one other expression here that we had in this story, and that was how the two danced the night away. If you dance the night away, what do you do?
Dance all night.
All
Dance
night.
all night. Good. Good, good. Excellent. That's it. You dance all night. Okay? Javier, any questions about that?
No.
Pretty clear, right? Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can you also say over the night?
Sorry?
Can you also say over the night? The
How would you say it?
the two dance over the night.
No, you probably wouldn't say over the night. You'd say they danced all night.
Okay.
The two danced all night. Yeah, or they danced the night away. Okay, good. So those were the few things that I picked out that I wanted to share with you guys. Was there any words, expressions that you guys wanted to ask me about? Speak now or forever hold your peace. No? No questions? Okay. No problem then. That's fine. All
The
right.
word is rock.
Sorry, which one?
I wrote it.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Shrug. Oh, yeah, good, good. Who knows what it means to shrug? What does it mean to shrug? Javier, do you know?
No. Where is that word?
In the chat.
Which paragraph is that in, Amparo?
Let me see. Oh. Say, okay, listed with a shrug, not a problem. The short lines.
There it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. I mean,
Okay, with a shrug. All right. Any idea, Javier, what that means?
This is a gesture about your shoulder.
Exactly. Good. Good. So a shrug is like this. Okay. That's a shrug. Okay. So if she says, I mean, I don't want a surprise party, and she goes, okay. Okay, not a problem.
Okay.
Just a short little gesture. Sometimes we do. I don't know why we do that. Why do we go, okay, not a problem?
Shrug is the movement of the shoulders.
Yes. That's the shrug right there. Shrug. Look at
Shrug.
no shrug, no shrug, shrug. No shrug, shrug. Okay, one more time. No shrug, shrug. All right. There we go. Okay, so any other questions? Not for you?
No, to be for not.
Oh, good. I'm glad that you spotted that. Because I spotted it after and I thought, I wonder if they know what that means. Okay. Anybody know what that means? Here it is here. Let me highlight it for you. She did not want all of her effort to be for naught.
No, I don't know what is.
Javier?
No.
Okay. Basically what it means is she didn't want all her effort to be wasted. Okay? She was trying to have a party. She wanted to surprise him. So let's say that she made all the effort to make it a surprise party and he found out about the party. Then it would be all for naught. All of her planning, all of her effort, and it didn't turn out the way she wanted it to be.
Nothing.
Yeah, it would be all for naught. Yeah, it means nothing.
Okay.
But just trying to say that's kind of how we would usually use it. Say like, oh, I did all that and it was all for naught.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it's bad or not.
Yes, it's negative. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you do something all for naught, it's never a good situation. Never good. Because when you do something, you always have a purpose, right? Okay. Anything else? Nothing else? All right. Well, we've got 8 minutes left, so I don't think we quite have enough time to read another big story, but we could read another short story. What do you guys think?
It's okay.
Sure.
Okay, let's read another short story, and we'll make it, let's see, I had chosen this one for you guys earlier, so let's do this one now. I'll share my screen, and I'll put the link in the chat box for you. Okay, so we'll get, Amparo, you can start reading for us, and we'll get you to read from the beginning to where it says, shut in months.
Something is very, very wrong, said the detective. I know.
Oh,
said
one moment here. One moment. Sorry, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude and cut you off, but I just wanted to say one thing before we get started. This one here, this story has a lot of quotation marks. So that is where somebody is obviously speaking. So what I'd like you guys to try and do with this particular story is, for those where it's in quotation marks, try to understand the feelings of the words and become that character, okay? So your voice will change a little bit when you're speaking the words of the character, okay? You understand? Let me give you just a brief example. The very first line, okay? It'd be, something is very wrong, says the detective. Because that's how he would say it, right? He'd go, oh, something's very wrong. Okay. All right. So try and do that, because that is really good. When you do that, that's definitely advanced reading technique. So let's see how you guys do. All right, go ahead.
Something is very wrong, says the detective. I know, says Miss Jervis. It is wrong that someone has stolen from me. The detective looks around Miss Jervis' apartment. That is not what I'm talking about, man. What is wrong is that I do not understand how the robber got in and out. Miss Jervis and the detective stand in silence. Miss Jervis' eyes are full of tears. Her hands are shaking. "The robber did not come through the window," says the detective. "These windows have not been opened or shut in months."
Oh, wow, scary. Okay, let's go now. Let's go, Mario. Can you read from the detective looks down to I can do now?
Uh, the detective looks at the fireplace. The robber did not squeeze down here. The detective walked in the front door. He, he examines the latch,
Examines the latch.
examines the latch, and since there are no mark of scratch, the robber definitely did not try to break the lock. I have no idea how he did it, say, bothered Mr. Mrs.
Miss Jervis.
Mr. Jarvis. It's a big mystery. And you say the robber stole nothing else? Nothing else? As did detective. No money, no jewelry, no crystal. No crystal? Yeah, question mark. Okay. That's right, detective. He took only what uh, was important to me, Mr. Jarvis says with a sigh. There is only one thing I can do. Difficult to play, to
Yeah,
accent.
that's okay. That's okay. You know, you're trying. You're trying. That's what it's all about. Okay, so just something here that I wanted to mention to you. I noticed that you had a little bit of trouble with the plural form of these words.
Okay.
Because you said no mark, no scratch. Could you try and say it again?
Okay. No marks or scratches.
Good. No marks or scratches. Excellent. So, yeah. Now here, of course, this was a particularly tough sentence. Let me read it for you as how you'd probably hear somebody reading the story, and then you can try and copy it. Okay? So she's saying, "And you say the robber stole nothing else?" asked the detective. "No money, no jewelry, no crystal?" See, so he's asking the detective's asking a question, even when she says no money, no jewelry. That's still part of the question. So the whole thing is the question. So you want to try one more time?
Okay. And you say the robber stole. And you say the robber stole nothing else? As the detective. No money, no jewelry, no crystal.
Excellent. That's very good. Very good. Okay. So now we're going to get Javier to read for us the last sentences from. And what is that?
Okay. Where is that? I don't find. And what is that? The detective asked with surprise. I will steal baking cakes? Miss, Garvey said. They are mine to give away. They are not for someone to steal. You can't do that, said the detective with alarm. Who will bake those delicious cakes? Who will bake those delicious cakes? I am sorry, I don't know, says Miss Gervis. I must solve this case immediately, says the detective.
Good, good, good. I really like that you said here, I must solve this case immediately. You put you put extra emphasis on this word immediately. That's key. That's key. Now you think about it. How do you, when you guys say sorry, how do you normally say sorry?
I'm sorry.
Right. Okay. How do you say sorry, Amparo?
Sorry.
You just say sorry, sorry, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. That was my mistake. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. But we usually don't say that. We go, oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know. If I would have known, I wouldn't have done it. I'm so sorry. Okay. So that's what you want to think of when you're reading things like this, because you see it says here, I am sorry, I do not know. Now, if you don't know something, when you go to a hotel or you go to a restaurant and you ask a question and the waiter doesn't know the answer, how do they say it?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I don't know, right? I'm sorry, I'm not able to help you. I'm sorry, I don't know. So that's what you want to think of, and then you just kind of say it that way. And that'll help you to take the words off the paper and make them real. And so it's good to practice that. Anyways, well done, everybody. That is the end of our class. Let me get rid of this sheet so you guys can see my face. Anyways, so that was good. That was good. Now, of course, we just did that as a last-minute exercise because we didn't have enough time to do a full lesson with this particular story. But practice that when you're at home. When you guys read out loud and you read in English, try to read that way to yourselves. That'll really help you to understand the language better and to get the intonation and the proper sense stress in there. So, well done, everybody. Nice class.
Yes.
Applauso.
Okay.
Great.
Thank you, teacher.
So in the next hour, woohoo! in the next hour, what we're going to do is something very similar to what we just did now. We're going to do that for the whole class. So come on in, and the more we have, the more fun it'll be. So come on in, and we'll see you in the next hour. Okay, guys? Take care.
Okay. See you. Take care.
Great, thank you.
Bye bye.
Thanks. All right.